I've posted several videos showing you how to use specific resources you find on the LibGuide for your course, and I encourage you to watch those individual videos because they show you how to use each one of the best resources that you can find on the LibGuide. I wanted to give you a video that summarizes the resources that are recommended in this class. Here again is the LibGuide for your course. The actual research links start on the Books tab and they go down to the Multimedia tab. Most students in English 101 use the databases more than any other resources that we have available to them. There are several different boxes listed here. You've got the controversial issues and viewpoints databases. These are the ones that English 101 students are recommended to start with. These are the databases that are going to give you articles that will argue for or against a particular side on a controversial topic. They're all great, but the two that we recommend the most are the ones with best bet beside them. That's Opposing Viewpoints and SIRS Issues Researcher. The other ones in this box are also quite good. If you've picked the topic that's more global in context and not a national issue, you might want to try the Global Issues database. Points of View Reference Center is another good one for English 101. Below that box, you're going to find the general databases. The databases up at the top focus solely on controversial and social type issues. The databases below in the general databases box are ones that could be used in any course. The two that we tell students to use the most are actually the first two alphabetically, Academic OneFile and Academic Search Premier. If you don't find enough when you're searching the controversial issues databases, come down and try some of these, starting with the first two. The way that you search these databases is the same way as when you're searching the other databases. You're going to search using keywords or key phrases. If you came into the Academic Search Premier database and you typed in a search for prescription drugs and cost and EpiPen, what you have done is told the database to find any articles that include the locked-in phrase prescription drugs and the word cost and the word EpiPen. You've been very specific in what you're looking for. Again, this is how you search using keywords and key phrases. You may only have 2 search terms. You may have 3 or 4 or 5. The more that you put in, the more specific your search results will end up being. If your initial search does not yield the results you want, try different search terms. Maybe instead of prescription drugs, I just want to try searching for the word drugs. Maybe I want to remove that altogether and just try to search for cost and EpiPen. It really is a matter of playing around with your search terms and figuring out what works best for you until you find the right set of search terms. You will find it really is a lot of trial and error with your research. The way that I just conducted my search in this example is the way that we recommend you conduct your search in every library resource that we have available to you. If you don't find enough in the databases listed on this page, come over here and for a complete list of all of the library's 90+ databases, click on this link. We may have a database that focuses solely on your subject area. For example, If you are writing that standardized tests are not the best way to measure a school's effectiveness, I might want to try one of our education databases. If I were arguing that we need less strict sentences for juvenile offenders, I might want to try one of the library's criminal justice databases. As a reminder, a few other resources are found on your LibGuide, including Films on Demand and Canopy. These are our streaming video services found on the Multimedia tab. You also have the eBooks tab, where you will find digital versions of books that were once in print. Our eBooks, databases, and streaming videos all come with a suggested MLA citation. Always double-check any citation from a library resource for accuracy before including it on your works cited list. Remember, I'm available to answer questions. The easiest way to get in touch with me is to send me an email at christopher.williams@hgtc.edu. You can also stop by the Conway Campus Library or call the reference desk at 843-349-5394. And the last tab on your LibGuide is the Get Help tab, where you can find all the various methods for contacting all HGTC librarians. Thanks for watching.